There are two legal pitching positions, the windup and the set. The position of the pitcher's feet will determine which pitching position is being used. Let's take a closer look at those feet positions in the windup. Here you can see that both the right-hander's pivot foot and his free foot are on the rubber. Both feet are legally positioned. Here, our right-hander has positioned his free foot in front of the rubber. This is a legal starting position for the pitcher's free foot. And in this demonstration, he has his free foot positioned behind the rubber. These are all legal feet positions for pitching from the windup. Naturally, the pivot foot and the free foot are reversed for the left-hander.
Now let's discuss some other feet positions that raise a few more questions. In this case, you can see that the right-hander's pivot foot is barely touching the end of the rubber. This is considered a legal starting position for the pitcher's pivot foot. As long as any part of the pitcher's pivot foot is touching any part of the rubber, the pitcher's pivot foot is considered in a legal pitching position. As shown here, the pitcher's toe is in contact with the rubber. This is also a legal starting position.
Both of the hand positions pictured here are legal. In the picture on the left, the pitcher has his feet in a proper position and his hands together. From this position, any movement associated with his delivery to the batter commits him to pitch. In the picture on the right, you'll notice the pitcher's hands are apart. Many pitchers assume their wind-up position with their hands apart before initiating delivery of the pitch. This is also a legal wind-up position. However, if the pitcher makes any movement associated with his delivery to the batter, he's committed to pitch without interruption or alteration. As you see here, the pitcher has started his delivery to the batter before he disengages his pivot foot. This would be a balk with a runner on base. Another question I get from both amateurs and professionals is this: does the action of the pitcher bringing his hands together initiate the delivery to the batter? And the answer is no, it doesn't. As long as there's no other movement associated with the pitcher's delivery to the batter, this act alone is not considered the start of the pitcher's delivery. Well, then, how do pitchers initiate their delivery to the batter? Most pitchers will start their hands and lower body into motion simultaneously. Let's take a closer look at the lower body. As the rule book stipulates, the pitcher may take one step backward and one step forward. Now, the question comes up frequently, where do you allow him to land that free foot when he steps back in the wind-up position?
Now, a lot of people wonder what he can do with his free foot and what you're not going to allow. Many people think that he has to bring his foot back directly behind the rubber when he takes that one step back. That is not a practical way to umpire. Most of your pitchers at the professional level are going to take that foot off the end of the rubber somehow. What the rule is specifying, I believe, and the way I interpret it, is you're not going to allow him to go directly toward a base. That would be the same move that he would use to try to pick a runner off base. But he oftentimes, and I would say the majority of the pitchers, are going to be coming off the end of that rubber with their free foot in some direction toward first base for the right-hander, and the opposite's true for the left-hander going toward third base.